Many times relationships tend to go sour or probably come to an end when a particular party involved feels cheated. Now, when I'm talking about relationships, I'm not necessarily talking about love relationships. It could be friendship, it could be a business relationship, or whatever kind of relationship it is. Let's consider the case of two ladies who are friends. Now, we may have these two friends, ladies. We have one of them who is always doing the calling, this one who is always buying gifts for the other lady, who is always calling to check up on her, who is just doing everything to make sure that the relationship keeps moving on smoothly. While we have this other one who is just selfish. She just cares about herself, how she can get this, how she can get that from the other person, how she can just suck this person dry. All she knows how to do is request without giving out. All she knows how to do is take without giving out. Now, this other person involved will definitely feel tired someday because when love is not reciprocated, it definitely would come to an end. Yes, it will definitely come to an end. And two cannot work together except they are in agreement. Now, sometimes in our relationship with God, some things tend to happen, and we're like, God, why did you let this happen? I think I'm just done with you already. I just want to end this relationship already. A few days back, I lost money. Something huge. Yes, I went for a program and I had money in my purse. Actually, the money was meant for some work I needed to do. Somebody paid me to do some work and also help I get some things. And my personal money too was also inside the purse. So I lost that purse and I didn't even realize I lost it. The next day in the morning, I needed to use something from the purse, so I started looking for it. I looked and looked and looked for that purse. I was so sure I brought it home, not knowing it had fell off on the way. So I kept searching for the purse until I received a call, and somebody was asking, "Are you Deborah Oye?" I was like, "Yes." Did you lost your purse? Did you lose your purse? Where just some kind of questions like that, and I confirmed. He called my name. He asked if I lost my ID card, my ATM cards, and everything because all those things were just inside my purse. So I confirmed, and I asked him if he found any money inside. He said no. I was like, what? He didn't find any money. He said somebody, he's a police officer, and somebody brought the purse to him, and he was sure the person who took it would not take the money because the person is a nice person. But I felt so disappointed. I don't know. I just like, you know, when you're expecting that some things will not happen to you and then it happens. You know those kind of feelings that come with such circumstances. I don't know how to put those feelings in words, but I was like, God, you know, if I was the one, I would not let this happen to someone else. Like, I wouldn't find someone else's money and just pick it and keep it to myself. I would either report to appropriate authorities or if there's a way to contact the person, I will do that and then return the person's belonging to them. So why did you allow this to happen to me? Like, because I know I have to do so much work to be able to gather that amount again to return it or to get what the person wanted me to get for her and also to do the work that I was supposed to do. My ID card was found, my two ATM cards was found, my keys and everything that were inside were found, just the money was taken. So after those feelings of discouragement and disappointment, I rose up and thanked the Lord. But before I could like find strength to thank the Lord, different kinds of thoughts were just flying through my mind and I was so like disappointed. I just felt like, God, why did you let this happen to me? I wouldn't do this to someone else. Why will this happen to me? So sometimes things happen like that. We tend to experience losses, maybe loss of a loved one or something even huge that means so dear to you. And you're like, God, why did you let this happen to me? How comes? Maybe it's not even loss. Your own case is not loss. Maybe it's persecutions. Maybe it's trials and challenges of life. Or the things that the enemy is throwing at you. And like, God, after all my years of service, Despite my consecration to you, everything I've given to you, my time, my treasures, my resources, I go out for evangelism, I go out for mission outreaches. When they call for those who go to visit some people, I come out, I show up. When they call for hospital outreach, I'm there. When they call for prison outreach, I'm there. Lord, after all my sacrifices, Lord, after everything that I'm doing for you to make sure that the kingdom of God is being advanced on earth, why did you let this happen to me? And if you could let this happen to me, I just think I'm done. Now I don't want to serve the Lord anymore. Now I don't want to pray anymore. Now I don't want to, talk about God anymore. I don't want to fellowship with the brethren anymore. I just want to be on my own and know that, yes, I am on my own and I've finally lost it all. We tend to forget that all things work together for good to them who love the Lord and to those who are the called according to his purpose. You remember what Paul wrote in Romans chapter 8? Who shall separate us from the love of God? He mentioned some things: death, famine, tribulations, persecutions. What? Or who shall separate us from the love of God? In all those things, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. We should always remember that whatsoever we face, all those things are for a purpose. And God will not just sit in heaven and watch his dear ones suffer without a reason. He has a reason for anything. If he lets it happen, know that he has something huge, a more fascinating package just behind it waiting for you. They say there's a silver lining behind the clouds. Yes. And it makes me remember the song by Dr. Pan and Pastor Paul. My mind is made up. I think I should just sing it. If I have to start again to grow rich in this world at the expense of my soul, I will not change my mind from following you. If I have to start again to enjoy all the pleasure being given, or to have the favor you gave, I will not change my mind from following you. My mind is made up, my heart has decided. I've lifted my hands to swear allegiance to you. My mind is made up, my heart has decided. I've lifted my hands to swear allegiance to you. Oh God, you are my righteousness. Oh God, in you alone I trust. Oh God, if I live or I die, I will not change my mind from following you. I will not change my mind from following you. Let these words echo and re-echo in your heart. Let nothing change your mind from following the Lord. Whatever comes your way, they should not be strong enough to pull you from following God. They should not be strong enough to make you to break the relationship you have with God. They should not be strong enough to make you have a breakup with God. Keep on the fiery line. Whatever comes your way, just always reassure yourself that all things work together for good to you because you love the Lord and because you are the one who is called according to his purpose. There are some things the enemy will just throw at you just to make sure you deviate and lose focus from following God. But like Job, be determined and know that your Redeemer liveth, and he will never allow anything that will pull you down come your way. Trust in Him for strength. Look to Him to strengthen you, energize you, and quicken you. Because for by strength shall no man prevail. He has promised us that His grace is sufficient for us, and His strength is made perfect in our weaknesses. So those times you're tempted to ask the Lord why, those times you're tempted to give up, those times you're tempted to end your relationship with God and just quit it, know that God is for you and He's making all things work together for your good. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been blessed, kindly subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with friends and family, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I get to drop more inspiring videos. My name is Deborah Oye. Thank you so much for watching. Remain blessed.